What's
It
the
happens,
point?
man. It happens. Robots don't have real ears.
Oh man. So I found out something about myself on Friday. It was awesome. I have a Magnum dong.
Word?
Yup. Yup.
Congrats, buddy. Welcome to the club.
Wait a minute. How do I sound?
You sound fine.
Okay.
A number one.
Okay. Because I'm not using my normal microphone. I'm using a microphone on my damn headset.
Yeah,
So,
it sounds good.
all right, well, fuck it. We'll see how it goes.
You waited this long.
I just noticed.
We're recording. We
I
are
shut the
already
fuck.
recording.
I. And why paying me?
I guess
And
that's true.
whoever
Yeah,
said. And whoever said this was a professional level podcast.
that's true. We are very unprofessional. Anyways,
Yeah, we need
welcome
that.
back. Welcome back to episode 15 of No Bad Days. I'm having a good day. I've got a cold, but I'm drinking through it. Drinking whenever you have a cold is actually really fun.
I got a Magnum dong.
Welcome to the
I'm a
club.
gold. Bullshit. I'm a gold foil boy. We know our own. You're not a gold foil boy.
Motherfucker, I sling mad penis.
You suck, mad penis. More like it.
Mm-mm.
You like the way it feels going down your throat, you sissy.
Those rumors are unfounded. Oh,
So, all right. So, last week I mentioned far too late about the shitty Jokers in fan films before we had a chance to actually watch them. Now we watched Batman Dead End. We watched uh, fuck, Batman Punisher, whatever the fuck, Risky Business, whatever the fuck it's called, and the one with Michael Madsen. Okay,
everyone dies twice.
that's what it's called.
No.
Everyone dies. That sounds like a Bond movie.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's you only live. Is it only you only live twice? I think one's you twice or some shit. Either way, um, all three of those clowns fucking sucked, real bad. And now you kind of understand what I'm trying to get across and what I was talking about. Like in the Batman Punisher one, where the Joker comes fucking bebopping and scatting up to was it Psycho Killer or some shit?
Yes. I don't know if it was actually Psycho Killer, but it sounded like almost like a royalty-free version of it.
No, dude, that had lyrics. That was Psycho Killer. I'm pretty certain it was Psycho Killer. It had lyrics.
Did it really? Man, I don't
Mhm.
even remember that.
Well, it's not worth remembering. And for some reason, that Joker's ears weren't painted, but his hands were,
Yeah, that was a really odd touch.
and he
Like
just looked like some.
I think what happened is he fell in a puddle of toxic waste and like caught himself with his hands. But just went he's got his face in there. But he didn't get his whole head. Although he got his
I,
hair in there apparently.
I just got vitiligo right here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's localized vitiligo.
Honestly, I think the Joker is just too ambitious for like amateurs to handle.
That's not true because we've seen the Joker performance, and that guy is
That is
nothing if not
true.
an amateur.
He deserves to be on the pantheon of great Jokers.
He is the Joker,
I'm the
baby.
Joker. What a great guy. And you know, we were saying before we recorded, um, how great it is to have a Joker with titties.
Yeah, man.
That Joker had a big old rack.
Yeah, man, just big
And
old
God bless
tits.
him. He's
Yeah.
just out there having the time of his life, just playing the hits.
Yeah, man. Clown Prince of Crime got bitch tits. It's my
The
favorite.
Harlequin of Hate, the Ace of Connives. That clown's awesome. But
Precisely.
it's so easy to slide into just like wacky bullshit territory. And every fan film I've seen with the Joker, it always does that. Like they're not talented enough to pull the shit off. You know, with the Joker, really the laughing, the giggling, and all that over the top shit, that's really secondary. Like he doesn't need that because his appearance is enough. You know, so you use that shit sparingly. Like you look
Yeah.
at like the really good performances. You look at Heath Ledger. You know, he's not just rolling around on the floor giggling his ass off like a jackass. He's
Right.
fucking threatening to cut people. He's acting all menacing. He's a bit of a smartass when he met with those shitty mobsters. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix, who I mean, yeah, he had a condition.
Yeah,
That was
he was
something
mentally
else.
ill.
Yeah, he was fucked in the head. Like literally, he got like I think his abusive stepdad or some shit. You find out later in the movie, like whacked him in the head or something. He had head trauma. He's all fucked up now.
Something like that. He had to carry a fucking cart around.
Man, imagine being that fucked.
He had to carry a cart around to like warn people about your condition. Yeah.
How much do you think you get away with, like, with a card? You know, it's like you send someone a card, like, "I suffer from a condition where I occasionally touch people."
It would be I think it would be anything before taking your penis out. You know what I
So
mean? Like,
that's it? Like, you don't get a pass for, like, you have a condition where you must expose your penis?
no, no, I don't think you're getting a pass
You
for that
know?
one.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean,
That's
dude, all
fucked
all it
up.
takes all it takes is you taking your dick out in front of one breastfeeding mother, and then you're fucking done. I don't care what that fucking card says, I don't care whose fucking signature is on it, like, you're done.
Yeah, you learned that the hard way, huh?
I have never exposed myself to a woman breastfeeding, so I don't know what you're
You
talking
talk
about.
you talk about that a lot. You talk about it, like, so much that I think it actually happened.
I have never once taken my penis out in front of a
I
woman
mean, you do
breastfeeding.
have a you are a criminal with a record. I've seen your mugshot,
Okay, yeah, you have.
and
That is
frankly,
true.
I don't really know what you were arrested for. I know what you told me, but you're also drunk.
Y I'm not drunk right now, but what I told you I was arrested for, I was arrested
What were you arrested for?
for being high on, experimental drugs. You know, kinda like,
Experimental
I
drugs.
I'm kinda like Captain America in that way.
You're really not. He was on steroids.
I mean, I felt like I was on steroids. I tried to punch a
No,
hole
you
in
were
a house.
just on fucking dope. You tried to punch a hole in the house?
Yeah, I tried to punch a hole in a house.
Why? What did the house do to you?
Oh, nothing, I just thought I could do it.
And you didn't know the people in the house, right?
No, no. No, I
You
did
live in
not.
Texas. You're lucky they didn't come out and blast your ass.
Yeah, I could have been killed. Glad I wasn't, so I could, 7 years later start a fucking podcast.
A very successful podcast, five-time award winner of the
I mean,
Digital Introspection Awards.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we created the award
Shut,
board,
bitch!
and our
Damn!
we are both president and CEO of it.
You got a big fucking mouth. That's what you got. You say too much, sir. We
Say
won the
less.
award, and that's all they need to know.
That's true.
Motherfucker.
I'm not cutting it out, though. Yep, this is a real warts and all kind of podcast. We're just
You
letting
know,
it all hang
and
out,
that is
getting it
why
all
I
out
need
there.
to get into editing. That's why I need to get in editing. You have too much power.
Listen, if you wanna take this fucking albatross off of my neck, you go right the fuck ahead, buddy.
I don't know. I do kind of like subjugating a white man.
Dude, that's the thing is I could free up 25 whole minutes of my week.
You're just gonna waste them.
Well, yeah.
You take naps. You're a grown man that take naps.
I like naps, like, naps are good for you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, naps for lazy bastards.
Dude,
I
what w
seize the fucking day. I
at
take the day by the horns and I use my time.
at what point have I ever given you? Because if I've given you the misconception that I'm not lazy, then I've been a bad friend and co-host because I am viciously lazy.
That is true. You've never claimed or came off as a hard worker or
I
a
mean, I've got a good
diligent
work
man.
ethic,
I mean, you
but
got fired by Popeye's chicken for fuck's sake.
I got fired by Popeye's Chicken for stealing fucking paper towels.
That is bullshit.
Not for my work ethic. It was
Who's
not
gonna
for my work ethic.
why why did they do you in for paper towels? The paper
'Cause I
towels.
'Cause I stole them and one of the gays that worked there fucking ratted on me.
Oh man. Uh, with that said, No Bad Days is an inclusive podcast
Uh-uh.
and
Nope.
we welcome all people to enjoy, including our gay overlords.
Yeah, our gay corporate overlords.
Shat.
They're rainbow
We
Twitter
firstly,
avatars.
I welcome our homosexual masters.
No.
Those
No
those
gods, no gods, no gay masters.
are homosexual masters. Okay. Um, speaking of homosexuals, Zachary Levi doesn't look shit like Kurt Warner.
No, he really doesn't, but he did have the 5 o'clock shadow.
So?
I it's an iconic feature of Kurt Warner's.
Really? I thought it was just like how nice he is.
Right, but it's a physical feature because 'cause he's got a
I don't
you
know,
know
man. I've never seen. Okay, yeah, I've seen him with a 5 o'clock. He had a 5 o'clock shadow with the Cardinals, right?
Yes, definitely.
And with the Rams, I think he had like what clean shaven, or did he have a
Maybe.
beard?
I don't know,
No, I think he was clean shaven.
I'm not really well versed on superstar quarterbacks' facial hair.
What a great quarterback. What a nice guy. I'm glad he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, me
What
too,
a
man. He
nice
got a fucking
man.
movie made out about him, that's awesome.
Yeah, but he got this, it's Zachary fucking Levi. Zachary Levi sucks. He ruined Captain Marvel.
I don't think so, man. I watched that movie, I kinda liked it.
You like stupid shit. That's well established. That
Hey
dumbass
by the
movie
way,
with
I'm
them
getting an
fuck
echo.
ass kids. All them punk ass kids. It's bad enough that DC went ahead and just bent over and opened their asshole and accepted that he Shazam and not Captain Marvel. That motherfucker's always going to be Captain Marvel to me. It's a better
Well,
name. It's a cool
yeah,
name.
yeah.
But my problem is Zachary Levi in that role.
Mm.
1, he looks like a bitch. 2, it's Zachary Levi. 3, they completely fucked up that costume. Captain Marvel has one of the coolest costumes. Like like both versions. The one where he's just kind of like wearing like tights and he's got like the gold thunderbolt on his chest and the sash, and then the other one where he has like a double-breasted thing going.
The double-breasted is the best look.
It is the best look with the gold sash. Mm,
But that's the thing is, like, how do you translate that look to, to like like the modern screen, you know?
easy, you just do it.
I mean, yeah, that's the short answer, but, like, do you make Captain Marvel maybe like, do you make him kind of a throwback at that point? I guess you really don't have to
Well,
because
you
he's like
don't
a
have
Greek he's
to.
like a
It just
Greek god
that's
thing,
just
you
how
know?
Captain I'm sorry, say that again?
Like, I guess you really don't have to because he's already like a mythological character, so you really don't have to, like, explain his appearance.
Nah, you don't. Although if all that shit happened in
Would you give him
ancient
the
Egypt,
booties?
yeah, never mind.
I would.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, I'd give him the booties. The little, like, captain or the captain boots. I mean, you can always switch it up in, like, the second movie or whatever, but I just that Captain Marvel suit, it looks like shit, and they did that Injustice thing where they basically put a LED on his fucking chest.
Yeah, that was a really weird touch. I didn't like that very much.
You didn't like it because it looks fucking dumb.
It did look really dumb. I like the movie though, man. I still think the movie was pretty good.
You like them punk ass fucking kids.
I mean, I'm
I
just
liked
saying,
you
like, if
liked it
you're
because
gonna
it was a Marvel movie. You gonna get on me because I saw the new Spider-Man movie, then you gonna turn around and fucking basically say how talk about the Marvel movie you love because that's just a Marvel movie.
no, no.
It's a Marvel movie. It's that heartwarming, jokey horse shit.
That's not true because I saw it twice and I liked it the second time.
Well, there's a couple Marvel movies I can watch, like the Civil
So it's a
War
really good Marvel movie is
and
what you're saying.
the Infinity War movies, but
I
everything
ain't watching
else
them long ass movies again. They're long as fuck. They're so
is too
long.
much. They're good. I don't care if you're sitting the fuck down and not doing it. What, it's too much work to sit on your ass?
Yeah, I get antsy.
That'll break your fucking jaw. Anyway,
I need to take a nap.
I hate you. That's just a good grown man taking a fucking nap.
There's nothing wrong with
It
naps.
there is. It is. It's something
No,
about that just disgusts me, okay?
yeah, because there's something wrong with you. There's something broke inside of you a long time ago that you don't like naps.
Or children in movies.
You hate children in movies and you hate naps. What do you also hate? Dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just glad that's on record now.
I do not like except for corgis. I will accept a corgi, and I will admit Cowboy Bebop has a lot to do with that. But also, corgis are clearly the most intelligent dog, at least the most intelligent looking. Dude, they look so fucking smart.
they,
It
they they do look smart.
they look like they have a college degree. And like, if I got a corgi, I would name him Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ew. Like after Vikings?
Yeah, dude, Vikings is awesome. What are you talking about? Ew, fuck you.
That's fucking gay.
You're fucking gay. Your
You're
little goddamn
fucking
punk ass kid movie. Vikings are
fucking
badass
Vikings are badass, but why would you name a corgi Ragnar Lothbrok? That's fucking gay.
because how's it gay?
Because
Y-
corgis are fucking like English. It doesn't
I
even make
don't
no
care.
goddamn sense.
I don't care. No one gives a fuck. Only only the most annoying and weird asshole be like, name Ragnar, but it's an English dog. It's not right. And to that person, I'd say, shut the fuck up, bitch, and go take a nap.
And I probably would.
Grown ass men are talking. Stay out of grown
As a matter of
folks'
fact, can we
business.
put a pause on this? I'm ready to go take a nap right now.
Fucking lazy ass southerner.
Gets hot down here. Not a lot to do but sit under a shade tree. Rest your eyes for a minute for a spell.
You goddamn porch monkey.
I was gonna say you can't say that, but well, it's not really my place to say that.
Welcome to the new America, bitch. Oh man, but yeah, Shazam. God, that movie, it's just it is clearly a Marvel movie. I without seeing it, I know for a fact it's all fucking full of stupid ass
Wait,
jokes
did you not
and
actually watch the
stupid.
movie?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I'm
then
not
your
watching
fucking
that
then your
garbage.
opinion is completely invalid here.
No, it is. My opinion
Okay,
is
okay,
very valid
okay.
because
In
for
in
those stupid
insofar
kids.
insofar as like you were the only other voice on this podcast, and without it, it's just me talking about it. Then yes, all
How
right.
much can you bench press?
Me, I don't know. I don't believe in belts.
Okay, whoever can bench press the most is correct. and
You
I can
know,
bench press 225 pounds.
you've really painted me into a corner here
Yeah.
because I don't know how much I can bench press, but I don't think it's 225 yet. But I mean, you
Oh,
give me you give
okay,
me
it's
you give me you give
210.
me
It's
you give
210, but
okay,
I'm
I was gonna
working
say
for 225.
you give me 6 months, I guarantee I could put up 250.
Not with all the naps you take.
Dude, naps are good for you, man. Naps make you strong.
No, they don't.
Samson took naps.
Yeah, Samson was also a stupid bitch that told a prostitute his only weakness.
He did do that.
Yeah,
I also
that
have
is the
told my weaknesses to prostitutes, so in a way, I'm a lot like Samson.
You told him where you keep your money?
No, never. As far as any prostitute has ever been concerned, all of the money I have in the entire world is on the dresser.
God damn. God damn.
I am very fastidious about how much I pull out of that ATM. I'm not getting took.
You're not gonna get rolled?
Mm-mm.
You're not gonna let a hoe roll you?
Not I, said the fly.
So, got off track again, but yeah, I've never seen that movie. I don't plan on seeing that and the first 2 Spider-Man movies. If
I'm
I
telling
would
you, you would I think you would like that movie more than you think you would. I'm just telling you. Take it on faith and
Okay,
just
tell me why. You you know, I don't like
I'm not
kids.
good at
I don't
selling things
like
to people.
heartwarming bullshit. Yeah, I know
Just
you're not good at selling shit because you were talking about how good Game Pass was, and you didn't stop to mention, "Oh, yeah, like, all the Yakuza games are on there."
all I'm telling you is that, like, I know you and you know me, and if I'm telling you that something's good, it's worth at least checking out.
About 75% of the time.
Dude, that's a pretty good hit rate. 75% is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I gave it to you. But, I mean, this falls outside of the 75%. This is the other 25% because that movie is bullshit. He looks stupid. The guy
I think
dude, I
so for me, I think that, like, the humor lands a little bit better because, like, these aren't, like, children, they're, like, teenagers, you know?
that's just as bad.
There's no winning with you.
They got that little crippled kid too,
Didn't you
and
watch
then
Stranger Things?
no.
Okay, yeah, me
Fuck
neither.
no. Why the fuck would I watch Stra I got a problem with that fucking Bobby Brown bitch because she's ruining Godzilla, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a massive homophobe.
Oh, yeah, that's right, she does hate gays.
I was surprised, frankly,
I was
when she
appalled.
when she expressed her desire to run them over and her frequent usage of the F word. Wow. I was just like,
She said, I would pour my 14-year-old body illegally into the driver's seat of a car and run over the first gay person I see." I remember her saying that, and I was disgusted.
there's a lot of hate. There's
I broke
there's
out in
like
a
a
cold
grown
sweat.
man's hate in that little girl.
A grown man's hate.
There's a grown man. There's some rotten inside of Bobby Brown.
Oh,
I when you look into her eyes, they're kind of dead,
yeah, she got dead
kind of
eyes,
black, like a
like a
doll's
doll's eyes.
eyes. She's got yeah, she's got a doll's eyes and a dog heart.
Yeah, she's got the eyes of a Down syndrome boy.
Dude, dog heart as an insult always got me.
You have a dog heart?
Have
What
you
does
heard,
that
like,
even mean?
Jamaicans? Well, have you heard, Jamaicans, like, in GTA or in, I think it's called Shadas, the Jamaican gangster movie,
Oh,
where they're like
no, trust me, I know Shadas.
oh, Shadas.
Yeah, yeah, Shadas gets a lot of play around here. Didn't
Really?
didn't we watch Shadas? Wait,
Nah.
you are now the 2nd person I've met independently who has watched Shadas.
Sometimes it's like you think a movie is obscure, and it's kind of not. You
It's
mention it to
yeah,
somebody and just, like, it turns out, like, everybody has seen it. They just
right, yeah,
maybe
yeah,
not mention
exactly.
the other but yeah, but yeah, so the insult, like, fucking dog heart, "A dog heart, Dimitri." What the fuck? You got a dog heart.
It's a good insult.
It is a good insult, but it's one of
It's a
those
strong
insults that kinda
insult.
it would stun me a little bit because I wouldn't know how to respond exactly.
Right, something you never heard before.
It's just like, you a dog heart." Just what?
Yeah, yeah, what did you say to me? What the fuck
Yeah,
did you
like,
just say to me?
"What'd you say to me, you little prick?" So, okay. Yesterday, I watched a little bit more of The Dark Knight Rises because that movie's almost 3 hours, and it's not always interesting.
Mm-mm.
The last Christopher Nolan Batman movie, and I forgot how great Tom Hardy was as Bane.
Yeah, he's fucking fantastic.
That voice, I'll give Chris Nolan this. Like, he sucks at casting mobsters. His Batman's kind of a pussy, but he did right by the villains, at least the Joker and Bane. And
Yeah.
frankly, I feel like Chris Nolan's Bane, much like the animated series did for Mr. Freeze, should be the Bane going forward. Like this is how he is going forward. And like it has had an influence on the character since it came
Mhm.
out. Like you Bane in various things have been a bit more,
Yeah, like in Harley Quinn.
mercenary, like, yeah, and he's wearing the coat and shit, and sometimes they do the voice. And in Arkham Origins, they state it more explicitly he's a mercenary and he's wearing a coat. So it has had an influence, but
What was he
this
ever
is the
other than a mercenary? Like, because I know he was like a luchador, but I thought like he was like I
he
thought
was
he was
never a
a
luchador. He's just dressed like a luchador.
really?
Yeah, he's
Because
just
he's
dressed like a
Mexican?
luchador. Well, he's not Mexican.
Wait, Bane was never Mexican?
He's like he's some kind of Latin, but he's not Mexican.
Huh.
He's like from Santa Presca or some shit, like some
What
fictional Latin country.
Santa Presca. Sounds like the
Yeah,
name of a soda.
it does. Well, I mean Fresca,
Mm.
but his dad committed some crime or whatever, and then his dad died or ran the fuck off, and they made Bane serve his dad's sentence starting when he was like 8 years old.
Man, they can't do that.
They really and he had a
They
knife
get
hidden in his teddy bear, like, he had a little teddy bear he kept with him because he's a literal child in some sort of horrible Latin American prison, and he has, like, a blade hidden in it, and, then he was, subjected to the venom experiments where a bunch of people died, but he lived and shit. Now, I tell you what really bothers me about Bane, like, it's just why I don't really care for the character, and one, that motherfucker's been living off of, like, kicking Batman's ass once for, like, 20 years now, over 20 years now.
well, I mean,
It's
it's
going
kinda
on,
like
like,
the
30.
yeah, I mean,
Like, "You break the bat, I broke the bat, or break your bat, I will break you."
yeah, he's kinda like the Iron Sheik of comic book villains.
No, Iron Sheik's awesome. I love Sheiky Baby. What are you talking about?
But, like, his whole thing is just his whole thing is just beating Hulk Hogan, calling Hulk Hogan a bitch, which is great.
If Bane ever told Batman that he's gonna fuck him in his ass and make him humble, that he would immediately jump up like 6, 7 spots.
Dude, we
One
can
of
make
my
that
favorite
happen.
villains.
We can make that happen tonight.
I will fuck you in your ass and make you humble, Batman.
Tonight, we can make that
Perfect
happen.
Bane. Yeah, like, what you mean, suggest, like, I call up Tom Hardy and have him do it?
No.
I could do it. I got, like, famous friends.
Oh, yeah? Who's the most famous person you know?
Margot Robbie, I did her in the butt yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I also had sex with her
No, you didn't.
before you.
No, you did no, you didn't. She's my girlfriend. No, you didn't. She said I asked her explicitly. I said, "Did you fuck him?" She said, "No, I'd never touched that napping bitch." She called
No,
you nappy.
dude, we fucked and then she took a nap with me. That's what
No,
happened.
no, it never happened. She called you a nappy white boy, and she don't want nothing to do with
That's the
you.
God's honest truth, and then we ate some of the stolen Girl Scout cookies I have.
See,
That's
that's
right,
how
I
I know
still
you're
am a Girl
lying because she
Scout.
doesn't eat cookies. That's how she
Yes, she
keeps her
does.
body so fine.
She eats cookies.
Nah, she doesn't eat cookies. Look,
She ate
man,
cookies with
you
me.
didn't have sex with my girlfriend, Margot Robbie. Fuck off.
I had sex with her before she was your girlfriend.
No, you didn't. Look, first of all, we've it's already established that you're a homosexual. That's fine.
I had sex with her when her name was still Margaret.
You
So,
don't have to like keep lying about like it's well established that you did something in a Camaro with a guy named Bruce and you enjoyed
uh-uh.
it.
Mm-mm.
That you like to show boys your pink, and when you got locked up, you're you fucking out your ass for soups. How many soups was it?
None.
Fucking out your ass. What a way to put that.
Yeah, fucking out your ass for 10 soups.
Fucking out your ass for 10 soups.
Mm.
I lost my train of oh, yeah, okay, so Bane, yeah, he's been living off of that break your back shit for far too long. It doesn't help that he's literally just a walking plot device. No, he's just designed to beat Batman, and that's it. There's no real depth to him. For a while, there's like a storyline where he thought Batman might be his brother, and him and Batman got along. That'd be kind of neat because apparently Thomas Wayne was a whore down in South America.
I can see that.
Well, rich white man,
Yeah,
poor
he's just
country.
slinging dick and getting polyps in his guts from
Pay like,
bad food.
you can get like a 5 girl blowjob for like, $2.
A 5-girl blowjob.
Dude, it's awesome. Awesome.
I don't know, it's kinda hard to vet the medical history of 5 Latin
Well,
American
yeah,
baby girl.
it's awesome if you don't care about, like, dying or living
Yeah,
with something you can't shake.
yeah, yeah, something don't wash off.
Oh, speaking of something that doesn't wash off, apparently Jenna Jameson's, like, in a wheelchair. She can't, like she's got some sort of, condition, some
Well, she's
shit.
got, like, advanced syphilis.
No, it's not advanced syphilis, it's some sort of fucking fancy disease
Jenna
or
Jameson lost her
condition.
legs to syphilis,
Yeah, that would
and
be
now she's in a
funny.
wheelchair.
Most overrated porn star ever.
Now, I'll tell you this, she gives it another 6 months, her fucking wax statue's gonna be more mobile than she is.
Hi-yo! I never understood her appeal. I guess she was, like, the first big name porn star or whatever, but
Nah, dude,
she was
not even
never that.
fucking close.
Well, who was it?
I mean, you'd
Who was
you'd
the
probably be
first?
thinking of, like, Linda Lovelace or something like that, like, from, like, the
Oh, Linda
'70s.
Lovelace was fucking she's known because she was doing porn when she was underage, and you can't ever watch what she did then.
Well, no, of
You're
course
going to
not.
jail.
But, no, like, I think Jenna Jameson is just, like, she's just the most
Linda Lovelace
notable.
was never as oh, go ahead. She's the
I was gonna
most
say, like,
notable.
she's the most, like, notable of, like, a certain type of porn star that existed in, like, a certain time period in porn,
Oh,
you know?
fuck off. She
Well, no,
porn star, period. Fuck off. A
but,
certain type of porn star.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole bimbo thing, the blonde bimbo with, like, the big fake tits and the big
Yeah, they
fucking
weren't
blonde
so
hair and
big.
shit like but you know what I mean, big balloon tits,
Yeah, I get you.
like,
I
fillered lips and shit like that, like, it's a very, like, late '90s, early aughts sort of thing, you know? And Jenna Jameson was just, like, out there, it's like
I
on
don't
the
think she
heels of,
had,
like
like, lips her I don't think she had, like, filled lips. I'm pretty
but
certain
you
she
but
didn't.
you
Like,
know
I know what you're describing a plastic slut. I know exactly what you're describing,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
I mean, I suppose she could be like a proto-plastic slut,
Like, the airheaded bimbo, you know?
but you're saying, like, a certain type, the first of a certain type, and, like, she's easily, like was, like, the biggest name porn star.
Yeah.
I
It's like
can't
it's like
think
it's like when porn star like, whenever you thought of porn star and that's what a porn star looked like, right? Like, they look like Pamela
well, she
Anderson.
crossed over, she was in the mainstream. I mean, she had
Right.
that Howard Stern movie, and she did that
She was in
stupid shit
Private
in
Parts, wasn't
wrestling.
she?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Jenna Jameson is, like she's, like, the first, like, porn star to have, like, crossover success. And I
Yeah,
guess,
there
like,
you go.
on the heels of her, like, you have, like, Katie Morgan. Katie Morgan is probably the other one that I could think of
Never
that's
heard
like
of her.
yes, you fucking have.
I've never heard of her.
You've seen Zack and Miri make a porno.
Okay. Well, then I can't pick her. I don't remember her.
She was the blonde with the big tits, the one that wasn't
I've
Tracy
seen a
Lord,
lot of blondes with big tits, buddy.
but in the movie.
Dude, I it's been a while since I've seen Zack and Miri make a porno. I mostly remember that movie because Jason Mewes like shit on some no, so he was doing some girl in the ass and she shit on the cameraman.
Yeah, I think that was Katie Morgan that did that,
Ugh.
and the cameraman was Randall Graves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he not the character, but,
I
the
know.
actor
No,
that
I
played him.
get you. It was like something Anderson or whatever.
Yeah, Jeff Anderson.
Guy's fucking awesome. But
Dude,
yeah,
I cannot wait to see how gay Clerks 3 is. Of
oh,
all
it's
of
gonna be
the
a piece of shit.
man, of all of, like, the new, like, postmortem Kevin Smith stuff that we've seen, this is the one I'm looking the most forward to. Because Clerks 2 is still so fucking funny.
Yeah, it was great. Fat Kevin Smith was funny Kevin Smith. I don't know who this skinny bitch is.
Dude,
I
I'm
was gonna
telling you,
say
that heart
I got
attack
caught between calling him a bitch and a bastard.
dude, that like, much like the Ricardo Lopez video, the best of Kevin Smith died during that heart attack.
Like the change is so dramatic. And you know what's funny? You can't even find old episodes of Fat Man on Batman. I've looked. They're
It's because 'cause they're
gone.
problematic.
Yeah, yeah, they were funny.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
were funny and they were actually entertaining. This new shit he got at the well, due to the pandemic, I don't know if he still has it at that fucking Star Wars cantina shit.
Oh, they were definitely doing it there during the quarantine, because I was listening to that show up until, like, maybe, like, a couple years ago.
I listened to it up until the name change,
Oh, Fat
and
Man Beyond.
yeah, yeah, and then they started doing it like I don't need a studio audience in my ears.
Yeah, true.
You know,
I
those
don't yeah,
idiots clap
ugh,
for everything. They all suck.
very true. Too true.
But as for Clerks 3, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna see it, but I don't have much faith in it because
Now if Kevin Smith does an about face and puts the N word in this movie, then maybe I'm back
this
on.
is the second week in a row that you brought up the N word. What's your fucking problem, man?
It's really funny to see it in things because it's so taboo.
Man, you gonna get your jaw broken fucking around tech. It's so taboo.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna laugh if I hear somebody say it. Like, you've gotta admit
I ain't gotta do
that
shit. Get your hands off me.
okay, you don't have to, but the use of that word in that movie, very fucking funny.
Yeah, it was.
That's all I'm looking for. That's all.
Well, of
That's
course it was fucking. Of course, I mean, when used properly, most things can be funny in the proper context, and when used by somebody that knows what they're doing. It uh, the whole porch monkey thing was funny as hell.
yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, it's one of the best moments of the fucking movie for sure.
Then the donkey show said, "I'm Kinky Kelly, and that's the sex." No, what? Did he say, "I'm Kinky Kelly, and that's the sexy stud"?
Yeah, yeah. He's like, Kelly can also be a boy's name.
What the fuck happened to Kevin Smith? God damn, dude! A heart attack turned him vegan,
The heart
and
attack killed
also
him.
into.
He the best parts of dude, the best
He
I'm
did have the
telling you,
Widowmaker.
dude, the best parts of Kevin Smith died on that operating table.
Dude, do you think it's like brain damage? He had like like the funny parts of his brain kind of like got damaged,
It
and now
could
he's just like
be.
some big simpering bitch that loves
Yeah, yeah.
everything and can't stop crying over stupid shit.
Yeah, like he's not jaded anymore, which is that was always the best thing about his shit is that he was just like a jaded nerd who made movies.
Yeah, he was one of us.
Yeah, he was one of us.
Now he's one of them. He's a little bitch. Hear
He's a
him
little
talk about how
pussy.
much he loves the Flash.
Yeah, little Hollywood slut.
Yeah. Yeah, this slut, a
Little,
goddamn
little yeah,
Hollywood
just
cum dumpster.
yeah, exactly. Kevin Smith, little slut.
Did we watch The Flash, like the CW? No, it was Legends of Tomorrow we watched, and we couldn't even get through. Like we
That
watched
show was
one and couldn't get through.
ass.
Yeah.
Dude, the CW makes so much fucking TV and it's all
It's so bad.
ass.
I can always tell a CW show. You can show me a CW, you can show me a bunch of shows and not tell me which one's a CW show. I can always choose. I can always pick out the CW show.
Yeah, because it's
Like
the
they
one
have
that's
this shit quality to it.
ass.
Ass to ass.
Ass to ass.
That demented old man. Hey, you think if they would have like contacted Jerry Jones that he would have done that cameo? Because I could easily see that being Jerry Jones. I could definitely see Jerry Jones at like a weird sex party.
I don't know if that's the kind of profile he wants.
What dude, Jerry Jones can do whatever the fuck he wants. That's what I like
Well, I know
about him.
that, but
Like
I'm
he
saying
knows he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
right, but I don't know if, like, he would choose that, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't wanna be in a movie about heroin because 'cause I'm also doing heroin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think a man his age does heroin.
Dude, what if
He's
he
gotta
is,
like
though?
get
He's, like, tying
he seems
off
like
and
a
he's
coke
getting
man.
I could see yeah, well,
Tying
yeah, of course. Yeah, Jerry Jones is definitely doing coke.
He's fucking tying.
Yeah,
Who are you talking?
Jerry Jones needs a little something to slow him down at the end of the day. Little trip to Wonderland.
Oh man, but what was I gonna? Oh yeah, the CW. Yeah, I can always choose. They have like the CW shows have this shit quality to it. This kind of like expensive cheapness, I guess. I don't know. I can't really describe it, but they
Yeah,
have
just
all the shows have a look and a feel to it where they suck. And the Flash, Batwoman, Supergirl, blah 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 blah, all that shit. Which to Supergirl's credit, they got or they had Martian Manhunter on there, and he looked really good. It's just a shame that, you
it
know,
was in the Supergirl show, so I'm never gonna see it.
yeah, like that's where Martian Manhunter is. For some reason, Cyborg took his spot in the Justice League, and this is where Martian Manhunter is for some stupid ass reason. One of the coolest members of the damn Justice League. When you get past like the big three, which Wonder Woman is a diversity hire,
Yeah.
she's kind of like she's kind of like Thor, just an uninteresting royal.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, until you throw all, like, the anti-man shit on her, she's really got nothing to do.
It's just funny because a dude made her.
Dudes make everything. That's just a fact of the universe.
I mean, the guy that made her, it was kind of like, I guess, sweet. He's like, little girls deserve a superhero, so I'm gonna make one, and he did. But he also had like some like weird reverence for women, I guess, and
Oh, yeah,
also
he,
like a
like, worshiped
three-person
women.
relationship. He's like, yeah, he's like banging. I mean, I don't know. He's probably a cool guy, a little weird.
Yeah, he probably wore a lot of, like, really colorful shirts. Dude,
He's weird and he wore sunglasses.
the guy who created Wonder Woman, I guarantee had a bald pony.
The fuck? Oh, I was about to say what the fuck's a bald pony, but never mind. I know.
You know what I'm talking about? And
Paul
he you know,
Heyman.
You know
Paul
he
Heyman.
definitely did. You know, you dude, that guy, the guy who
I
created
don't
Wonder
know. I
Woman.
mean, he wasn't like a Jersey asshole,
But no, I don't think it's like a Jersey asshole thing. I think it's just
Philly asshole thing too.
like
I when
cool
I think of
old dude,
bald
like
pony,
cool old dude. Wears glasses, you know, like wears a lot of sandals. Bald pony.
I immediately think of a scumbag. Like, I think of like Paul Heyman,
Well, you know, the bald pony is it's a hairstyle that's employed by a lot of men from a lot of different levels of lechery.
which Paul Heyman, if I was casting a Batman movie, I would seriously try to screen test him for the Penguin. I think Paul Heyman would do very good as the Penguin.
Man, I'd have a hard time seeing past all of his time like on TV as like I mean, I get
But
I can
people
see
say
it
that, but it's
physically.
like, what did you
Physically, I can
see
see it.
in the movie? Like, when you're watching a movie and you're just like, "That's," I don't know. It's just like he's
If you put enough
just
makeup on
Penguin.
him, then I could probably get past it. He could probably play the role.
Well, see, he doesn't need that much makeup. Like, he looks like, you look at Paul Heyman in a suit. Tell me he doesn't look like
No,
tell me
like,
he
I'm
doesn't look
agreeing
like
with you. I'm
Oswald
agreeing with you.
Chesterfield Cobblepot wouldn't, like, doesn't fit him. And
I
the
do
way he
see it.
talks as well, and the way he acts, like, he kinda acts like the Penguin in wrestling. I think Paul Heyman would do very good as the Penguin.
Mhm.
And me, I'd just be like, get a kick out of, "Hey, look, that's Paul Heyman, that's awesome."
Yeah, I mean, like, I can
Wrestling
certainly see
people
it.
have, like, I really I kinda feel like maybe Hollywood's starting to come around to it. They're starting to realize that, like, wrestling, there's a lot of untapped talent in wrestling.
Mhm.
Like, those people are capable of doing a lot of shit.
Right, like, they can do the physical stuff and the acting as well.
Yeah, because their profession, they're athletic entertainers, The Rock, obviously, well, he's the biggest one. I guess I can't count Hogan. I can't count Hogan as that. He wasn't
No, you
acting, he
gotta
just played
count
Hulk Hogan.
him. You gotta
No,
count him.
he played Hulk Hogan in everything. He was just Hulk Hogan. He was just Hulk Hogan in this. He was Hulk Hogan as a nanny. He was Hulk Hogan as a weird theme
I
park. He was in
wish
one of the Three Ninjas movies,
I
and he's
wish
Hulk.
that he had stuck around long enough to, like, do, like, a serious role, you know?
There, you know what? I take back what I said when I said I don't understand not being able to look past somebody in something, because there's no way in hell I could buy Hulk Hogan in any type of serious role.
But
He's
god
always
damn it,
just Hogan.
it'd be so funny, like, watching Hulk Hogan, like, do-rag and brother his way through, like, a movie about, like, a little kid with cancer. Like
It wouldn't work. It'd be a sideshow, man. He'd turn it into a donkey show.
it's like, "Let me tell you something, brother. My nephew's gonna get the best care in the world, dude." Like
I'm gonna drop the leg on cancer, and he starts flexing and shit.
dude, now imagine the movie John Q, but instead of Denzel Washington, it's Hulk Hogan.
God damn, I want to see that.
See? You see what I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna
Like,
bury my boy. My boy's gonna bury me.
yeah,
Let me
"I'm
tell
not
you
gonna tell you my
something,
boy."
dude. My
Yeah, "Let me
my
tell you
son,
something, dude."
he's just cutting a 2-hour promo.
Yeah, exactly. Like that would be the whole movie. Like he fucking he gives the big boot to a cop and gets his gun. Like Hulk Hogan like holding a gun would be hilarious.
Well, he's done that before, but I think it was only Suburban No, no, he was on that shitty he had a shitty TV show, Thunder in Paradise, where he
Oh
had, like, a
yeah.
tricked out boat.
Dude, what a terrible fucking name for a TV show. That is nothing.
Well, dude, it stars Hulk Hogan. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Is Hulk Hogan no, Hulk Hogan's not a buff nothing, but
No, 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 no. He's far from a buff nothing. A buff nothing is just those random ham and eggers you see in like WCW and shit.
like
Just like a
Lex
buff
Luthor,
jobber.
not Lex Luger, I mean, he's gotta
Lex.
be like he's the proto buff nothing, right?
Well, see, when I think of a buff nothing, I think of just that. Like, yeah, you're buff, but you're nothing. Like
Right, but
Kenny
remember like when
Chaos in WCW, like Kenny Chaos and all the other shit.
that's what I'm saying is like remember Lex Luger in WCW, like his whole thing was like he's 6'7", 245, 5% body fat. Like
That was
that's like that's like prototypical like buff nothing. It's like all he is his body. That's it. He's
I
just the
see what you're
body guy.
saying. I see what you're saying, but at least he mattered.
Right, yeah, of
He was
course,
never a
of
great
course.
he was never really a good wrestler, to be honest with you. I know exactly what you're saying. I see it, but the only thing that keeps me from agreeing is the fact that, you know, he that's Lex Luger.
And he was like wasn't
You
he
see
was
what I'm
one of the
saying?
4
Like,
horsemen too, wasn't he? Like at some point?
yeah, I think for a little while he was a horseman.
Yeah, so I mean like
But
yeah, like
he was
he's
in, like,
definitely
that's when the horsemen were kind of like, he wasn't the prestige horseman team. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson. Tully Blanchard,
Mhm.
which I say that like I have like a great reverence for him, but it's just
Man, I will
I
say
did.
this, I did see a crew neck sweater the other day that had, like, the original Four Horsemen logo on it, and I kinda wanted to fucking buy it, but it was, like, $60.
Oh, fuck that.
But it's such a good fit, it's such a good logo.
Yeah, that's one of those wrestling things that you can actually wear out because it's so obscure that
Right,
people
right.
won't think you're like retarded or poor. Like when I see someone wearing a wrestling shirt, I
If
kind of
there are
feel
2 things I don't
poor.
wanna be seen as, it's retarded or poor.
Yeah. All right, so speaking of Hogan, check this out. Okay, just on Facebook. Okay, so Hulk Hogan on his official Facebook page, he commented on a video that was talking about the death of Betty White and Sidney Poitier.
Okay, so I heard about this, but I didn't see this.
Okay, so have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Okay, so somebody replied, "Well, many directions we can go with this, but I will take jab for 500, Alex." You know, some fucking idiot in their politics would, blaming the vaccine. Hogan agreed. This is what Hogan said: 100% Betty and Sydney were also jabbed. They're dropping like flies, but they'll never say it. Hogan is blaming the vaccine for killing a 99-year-old woman and like a 94-year-old man.
I love it. I love it.
What in the which is crazy thinking of someone being older than Hulk Hogan, right? I mean, damn. Alexa, how old is Hulk Hogan? Oh, great. The bitch ain't speaking. Okay, hold on. How old is Hulk Hogan?
He's like 75?
He's 68.
68.
And I still got my Bluetooth connected to this shit. That's what we do with that. Bam. Dude, he's 68. Fuck. Betty White was older than him by far.
Yeah, like, by, like, 31 years.
Oh, look who's good at math. Ric Flair is 72. Dude, did you know Stone Cold's actually older than The Undertaker? Stone Cold's 57, Undertaker's 56.
I feel like I did know that, but,
No,
like,
you
it wouldn't
didn't. Shut fuck you.
like I said, like, I feel like I know that.
You twat muffin.
But, of course, like, The Undertaker is gonna, like, play older because he's so goddamn big.
Plano, he looks older.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, he seems older because he's so large. Like,
Okay,
large people age faster.
Bill Goldberg is 55 and clearly on some shit because come on, that 55-year-old man shouldn't be looking like that.
Dude, I saw a picture of fucking Mark Marrow the other day, and, like, yeah, he kinda looks like Gary Glitter now, but, like, that dude's still in great shape.
Yeah, but he doesn't matter because it's Mark Marrow. Give a fuck about Mark Marrow. I got it. The
Man,
problem
I
I have with
really
Mark Marrow
want
is because that fucker brought Sable around, and that bitch sucked.
dude, I really want fucking, I
That's
really
a
want the
nice.
4 Horsemen. I really want the
Yeah,
4
that's
Horsemen.
pretty
The
nice.
the the logo's not big enough, but I want the 4 Horsemen logo on a sweater.
Dude, that kind of looks like a Diamond Dog logo,
It kinda does, yeah, it's similar.
but yeah,
It's
it's
a good ass
nice.
logo, man, that's a good ass logo.
No, it is. It really is. I prefer a black sweater, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one I saw on was, like, great. I was giving you an idea.
The Hitman is 64. The Rock is 49. Old motherfucker. Dude, all my favorite wrestlers are old as shit. And
Yeah,
in the
dude,
case of Bret Hart, well, he got
old
fucked
and
over real
broken.
hard. He got fucked over real hard multiple times, and then they killed his brother.
They did do that.
They totally killed Owen Hart. I mean, by stupidity and negligence.
They still
Vince
killed
Russo
him.
dressed him up as a goddamn clown and fucking dropped him from
He didn't even get to, like, die as Owen Hart, he died as the Blue Blazer.
No one cared. No one gave a fuck about the Blue Blazer. It's crazy how they didn't have any. They weren't really doing anything with Owen Hart at the time anyway. He was in a tag team with Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett sucks. God, that guy. He's a good wrestler. Fuck, he sucks.
Like, remember, like, when he was first in, what was it, WCW, and he was dressed like a gay jail? He had, like, the bars on his chest,
You
like, on
mean
his
the country
torso?
music? He was doing the country music thing because he
No,
did it in
no.
the WWF as
Was he doing
well.
the country music thing then? It's like, 'cause remember
Yeah,
he had, like, the singlet that was, like, it was, like, stripes
that's
of the tip.
absolutely the country music thing.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Like, he was just like a gay jail. He was like a
Yeah, okay, buddy. You dressed like a gay jail.
you know what I'm talking about.
He
You
just
know
looked
what I
like an
mean.
asshole, and he sucked and didn't matter, and I don't want Jeff Jarrett ever on my screen because he sucks and I don't like him.
That's
And then
fair.
he switched up and, he was serious, Remember, he ditched the country music thing, and he's wearing, like, the bicycle shorts, and he's wearing the shooting glasses, and he got the T-shirt, "Don't piss me off," and, that's when he started with that dumbass guitar shit. Dude carrying what a stupid gimmick. You're just carrying
Is there
around a damn guitar.
I wonder if there is a supercut of just Jeff Jarrett smashing guitars on people, like, every
You
time.
know there is. You know there is. But why would you watch it? He sucks. As one guy put it, I forgot who he was. I think he was a WCW referee in some documentary. It might have been one of the Monday Night War documentaries, but just like Jeff Jarrett broke a million guitars and then put one ass in the seats.
That's so funny.
Yeah, fucking good. Fuck, that's a jab. He just, dude, it's stupid. Okay, I'm all for signature weapons. Sting and his baseball bat. Triple H and his sledgehammer, which that sledgehammer is really pushing the bounds of believability. At least,
I think it
at
surpassed
least,
no, I don't think it pushes, I think it fucking surpasses it because that dude never fucking just, like, full on overhand swings that at anybody.
okay. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. He always like covered the head of it and hit somebody with it. All right. Now, if he didn't like if he made it seem like he wasn't doing that, then that's a problem. But if he did that, then I can buy it. Okay, you're obviously not trying to commit murder. But you do want to knock the shit out of this person. Now, when he was wrestling Shawn Michaels in Shawn Michaels comeback match at SummerSlam, I
Mhm.
think it was SummerSlam, and Shawn Michaels won. Great match, by the way. Shawn Michaels won, and then Triple H, hit him in the back, like full on swung, hit him in the back with the sledgehammer, which that sledgehammer is probably like rubber or something.
Oh, totally rubber, definitely rubber.
That's fucking stupid. I hate when wrestling does shit like that because I hate when wrestling acts like the the law doesn't apply to what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Like the
Like,
like
when
the
it's too much
Kane setting the
theater.
Undertaker on fire, or some wrestler like deliberately trying to murder somebody, doing just obviously illegal shit in front of thousands of witnesses. It completely shatters the illusion for me because that's fake as fuck, or else you'd go into I'd never see you again because you'd go to prison.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but, like, and I guess that's, like, where, like, the line gets blurred, right? Is that's what, like, wrestling companies try to do for years is, like, blur the line between, like, reality and fiction. Like, I've always liked it where, like, the reality of wrestling exists within, like, what you see on the screen and what's happening in the ring, and so, like, there are no, like, there's no, like, larger governing body, there is no, like, real world police, it's like everything, all of the punishment for, like, a crime committed in a wrestling ring gets doled out by wrestling, like, so that's why, like, whenever, like, you see somebody, like, being hauled off, like, by the cops, like, seeing a wrestler get arrested, that's what breaks it for me, is
Realism
yeah, c in
suck.
a way, like, like, realism in storyline, like, in storyline and, like, world building is, like, trying to, like, cement wrestling, like, in the real world, I don't necessarily care for, because the style of fighting is, like, it's so fantastical and so ridiculous, like.
Some of it. There's different styles of wrestling. Luchador shit is fantastical. You're seeing
Yeah.
some dude dressed as Optimus Prime and the other dude dressed as Kamen Rider, and they're fucking do a tumbling routine. Yeah, you're seeing great athleticism, but all that shit is, that
Right, and I mean, and
sucks.
that's just a different style, right? But, like, that's the thing too is
That
that,
I'm
like,
just
watching,
saying
like.
that's what I consider fantastical.
Yeah, yeah, and but then, like, watching, like, traditional, like, catch as catch can, like, proto wrestling type stuff is, like, that's completely different, right? Like, that's more like a sporting event, like, that's more like that's more like a sporting, uh, like, athleticism display. But, like, then what, like, the WWE tries to do is, like, they try to, like, incorporate, like, wrestling into something that, like, exists within, Cleveland, Ohio. Like, this is actually happening in Cleveland, Ohio, not that, like, the world inside the arena is its own, like, enclosed space and its own universe. You know what I mean? And I just I like that stuff doesn't really, like, it doesn't really land for me, like, in a way that I think is, like, cool or, like, good. Like, I like it because it's funny. Like, I think it's funny to see, see a wrestler get fake arrested for, like, I don't know, like, spraying Vince McMahon with a fucking fire extinguisher or something like that. I think it's funny, but, like, it doesn't necessarily.
It's ever since like the Attitude Era, that's just way too overdone. The
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
arrest shit. No, I'm on the complete opposite, man. It's just I don't. It does exist in the real world, and there are real world laws.
Mhm.
And there absolutely are, and they do a lot of the shit they do, and in a lot of ways they do conform to the real world. But you're not gonna see some wrestler actually try to murder some other. It's like when we were watching whatever fucking pay per view, and it was the Fiend and Seth Rollins, and the Fiend quote
Oh,
broke his
yeah, yeah,
neck. Like the
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, no, see, that shit doesn't work for me. Like, so the thing is like, it's like we're coming to an agreement on this, but we're coming to it from, like, from different angles, right? It's like we both know that it doesn't fucking work, you know?
Yeah, when
Um,
everybody knows the deal, like, everyone knows, okay, they're not trying to hurt each other. Like, it's you know, they don't like the term fake, but, you're a great athlete, whatever the fuck. It's not real. It's fake. You're not really trying to hurt each other. You're fake punching each other, and if you actually do punch somebody, then, well, there's not much skill in that.
yeah.
So you shouldn't, but whatever. It's not real, and so there's only so much you can get away with. And when they talk about blurring the lines, there's like no way in hell wrestling can convince me that what I'm seeing on screen is actually real. That's
Yeah,
just not
no.
possible. So you don't concern yourself with that. Just put on a good wrestling match, good angle, be entertaining. Don't
But that's
worry
like but
about
that's
blurring the fucking lines. It's impossible for you to do so.
right, but that's the problem is that, like, so much work is done to, like, cement these wrestlers. Like, I think wrestlers having fucking, like, Twitters, like, as their, like,
Ugh.
wrestling, like, characters is fucking stupid. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like,
That's
I'm not a fan of, like, the blurring of the lines because, like, then the contest inside of a wrestling ring makes even less sense because it's like, why the fuck are you putting on a costume to fight somebody that you hate? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
you putting on a costume to fight somebody you hate.
Yeah, like, dude, if you really hate this person, then you would just show up in fucking, like, in black Air Force Ones and, fucking jeans and just
Not
beat the shit out of
necessarily. I
them.
mean, you're you're in the big time, you're in the big leagues, and your ring gear is your ring gear, so, you know,
But that's the thing is that, like, then it's like, what is the
I kinda feel like that's saying, well, like with MMA, well, if you really hate the guy, why are you gonna go to the octagon wearing, like, barefoot with trunks and gloves on? Why don't you just run up there with the pipe or something? That's what it
but
sounds. It's not the well, not necessarily with the pipe, but why don't you
because
run up there
it makes it
and
official. I see what you're saying. It's like this makes it cemented. This makes it real, right?
well,
It's like beating
it's
somebody
well,
in.
more so, this is what you do. This is how you dress for this.
Mhm.
But as for wrestling existing in, like, this other world, I don't like it. It completely just it loses me because it makes no sense. Like, you're not really trying to kill this person. I know you're not really magic. Like, it's fine, The Undertaker doing Undertaker stuff, that's fucking perfectly fine. Stuff like that, I can suspend, disbelief. But when it comes to, like, let's say, straight up murder, like, full
Yeah.
on murder in front of thousands of witnesses.
Mhm.
No, fuck off. Like, you're not gonna that's stupid. It's absolutely dumb. Back in, like, '97, um,
Man, I will
it
tell you
there's
this, probably my favorite version of that was, probably, what was that? It wasn't Brawl for All. It was the one where fucking, Jerry Lawler triggered, Jake the Snake Robinson's alcoholism by dumping a bottle of whiskey down his throat in front of all those people. And what was I think that was in Cleveland.
yeah,
Yeah, that was definitely in Cleveland because he wore the Ravens jersey to fuck with everybody.
yeah, yeah, he was going all in on his alcoholism. Jerry Lawler was fuck. And then Stone Cold, when he beat him at King of the Ring, he said, "Get him a bottle of Wild Turkey. Maybe he'll get some of that courage he had in his youth, in his prime." And
Man,
then he
wrestling
cut
is
his
so
Austin.
ruthless. It's so ruthless.
It really is, and he cut his Austin 316 promo and was on top of the world.
Yeah, dude, never tell a wrestling writer your weaknesses. Like, dude, you're better off telling a prostitute your weaknesses.
Damn, damn. I suppose if the writer's anything like Vince Russo, which fuck, man. That guy literally hasn't done anything worth a damn since, like, '97, '98. Since, those are his best 2 years. After that, it was all downhill hard. That guy is a fucking hack.
Yeah, he sucks. Dude, but
He
he's
really
like a
does.
hack. He's like a hack for, like, his own shit because, like, he had good ideas, and then he just, like, ripped off his own ideas in terrible, terrible ways.
Well, he admitted that him and Ed Ferrara just watched Jerry Springer, and that's where they got their ideas from. That's one of the things that, like, you wanna trigger Jim Cornette, fucking mention that shit to him. I fucking love Jim Cornette.
Yeah,
But
he's the fucking man.
yeah, that's like one of the things that like really drives Jim Cornette crazy. Like Vince Russo admitted that. Like so a lot of those storylines like Terry Reynolds getting pregnant and having a miscarriage and shit, Jerry Springer. Um but like I said, his best 2 years, 97, 98, he goes to WCW and you're right, he tried to copy his old shit way after it was like way when it was out of style. When it was old and out of style. And he also did it with like worse people. Okay, so he tried to recreate DX like twice, the Filthy Animals, and then there was God, what's that other group with Misfits in Action?
Wait,
You there?
yes, yeah, Misfits in Action. That was G.I. Bro and, General Huge Erection, right?
Hugh E Hugh Erection.
Ugh.
Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Fucking Hugh Morris told me he's a big man that can do a moonsault. Good for you. Get the
Yeah, and
fuck off
they
my
gave him a
screen.
singlet. Remember when he had the singlet with all the question marks on it? More
It
man
also
with
had,
more
like, the
questions than
smiling
answers.
sad face, those 2 masks, it had that on there as well. Like, his moonsault was called the No Laughing Matter.
That's not bad. I like that. Oh, that's a good name for a finisher.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, his name is Hugh Morris, but, he's also another person
Oh
that
my
just
god,
never
dude,
really mattered.
dude, and I'm not fooling around. I'm not making
What
a
are you
joke
doing?
here. I literally just got humorous. I literally just fucking got that.
Man, go take a fucking nap. Grown folks
Dude,
talking here.
dude,
What the fuck?
that literally just dawned on me that his name was
God damn,
fucking
dude.
oh my
You
god.
fucking shitting me right now? You fucking
I
shitting me?
literally just figured out that his name was Humorous, like,
Fucking hell, man. I tell you what, for shit like that, you wait till we're off microphone, till we stop
no,
recording to say that.
absolutely not. Like, that shit like that
You
has
don't
to
just
be in
make
here.
you don't just make yourself look bad, you make me look bad.
Whatever, man, you're the one who fucking hitched your wagon to this fucking train wreck.
I didn't hitch my wagon, I circled the wagon
Yeah,
like the
nobody.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
God,
Now
that's
see,
fucking awesome.
I want that on a fucking sweater. That would be fucking awesome. Like a classic Bills logo with just nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
Bills Mafia. But what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So Vince Russo tried to recreate DX twice, and it didn't fucking work. And look at the people he tried to do it with. Okay, so there in Misfits in Action, it was humorous, Lash LaRue or some shit, Van Hammer, I think, and somebody else who didn't fucking matter. And then the Filthy Animals was Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, I think Conan and Billy Kidman with Tori Wilson. Because every clique and every wrestler needed a girl because Vince
I
Russo and
remember
Ed
that,
Brock were
yeah.
13-year-old boys. And so having a girlfriend makes you the coolest fucker ever.
You gotta be horny. You gotta make it horny.
No, that's like that's some 12-year-old boy shit. That's some little kid shit. Give him a girl for like Macho Man had 3 bitches and Jeff Jarrett had 2. What the fuck is that? And
Just,
they served no purpose other than they were just accessories. Like, look, he has women. He's got ladies. He's cool. Vince
you
Russo's
know,
a fucking dork, man.
just make it horny.
Total Melvin. And oh yeah, Miss Cincinnati did Major Guns, some broad with big titties, which I think she did softcore porn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, we're talking about the 90s hot. This is fucking 90s.
Yeah, yeah, just a woman with no ass and, like, big bowling ball tits.
Yeah. She's been s she's been surpassed 1,000 times over by so many different women. I mean, we live in a time where, a girl can grow an ass by doing booty exercises or
It's
just
true.
have one surgically put in it, but that doesn't work. That's gross and
It
stupid.
doesn't look good. It never
It
looks good.
does yeah, it never looks good at all. It looks like your ass is full of shit. But, yeah, we live in a time where, like, well, women are just better now. They're hotter. A hot woman now is way better than, a hot woman in the '90s. You look back at, like, the women in the '90s look kinda weird,
Yeah.
especially their
It
high-waisted bikinis and shit, and their scrawny ass legs. I told you I'm rewatching '98, the WWF '98 on, Peacock, right?
mhm.
And there's a shit ton of Sable because for some reason she was big back then. Yeah, I know why, but it's really stupid. It's really stupid. She's hot. I'm a big fan of her. But
Yeah.
she wasn't like, she was attractive. She was, but she wasn't really anything special. Honestly, given the choice, 98 China, 98 China, 98 Sable, I want that big bitch China.
Respect. Massive respect.
Dude, she's like 5'10". Do you remember those outfits she used to wear?
Mhm,
Dude, China was fucking hot. And then she got ridiculous in like 99. I think what no, what 2000 was peak China.
mhm. Yeah, when she got, like, some of the plastic surgery.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I mean, looking back now, maybe it's because people aren't as stupid, I guess, but I don't know. She definitely had a man jaw, but I would have totally hit it.
I know
But
you would.
the thing back then was, China man, because she's a big buff ass woman. As Stone Cold put it, because apparently he's the one that spotted her at the bar.
Mhm.
I think he said to Shawn Michaels, "Hey, you see that big jacked up bitch?" And the
Yep,
rest is history.
that woman who's built like a bouncer.
Dude, I need an alpha brat like that. That's what I deserve.
Just a woman just jacked to the fucking gills,
Yeah, and wearing those outfits.
sweating whey protein.
No, not sweating whey protein. I'm not into. Why do you gotta
Dude,
make it weird? Don't make it weird. Don't be weird.
wait, you tell me are you telling me that fucking China wasn't a gym rat? Like, oh, she just wakes up like
Well, you
that?
said sweating whey protein.
She definitely was. Fucking
No,
look
she
at her.
wasn't. Shut up. You know nothing. Shut up.
You fucking shut up, dude.
You shut up. I'll
No woman's
beat your
building
ass. Shut up.
no, there's not a woman on planet fucking Earth that's cultivating mass like that without being just, like, really on the shit.
Oh, she was most definitely on the gas. Did you see her clit?
Well, yeah, dude, her clitoris was huge.
It's
It
the
looked like
size of a cock.
dude, that motherfucker looked like a thumb.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking. It looked like a Chinaman's cock.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that clit had a nail on it.
Pretty certain that clit had balls.
Yeah, it's calloused.
But she no, she totally I mean, she was absolutely on the gas. And it really sucked because, like, when she got into porn, she got off the shit and she didn't have the body that I wanted to see. Now, granted, she was
That's
still
the way that
attractive.
fucking goes. It's the same thing with fucking Sunny. Although, man, you know what I actually did read today that was really, really fucking funny?
What?
Apparently Tammy Lynn Sitch got arrested on, possession of a firearm and making terroristic threats.
Damn, dude, she always locked up. That bitch
Mhm.
stay locked up for trashy shit too.
That is a troubled woman. That woman is, white trash, and she is in trouble.
Think she got a fridge full of Pabst Blue Ribbon?
1000%. Dude, her breath probably stinks like beer, and her pussy too.
She was gonna be a doctor before she got into wrestling.
Jesus
She
Christ.
was gonna dude, she was gonna be a
That's so
doctor.
funny.
She was gonna, like, go into she had the shit to do it, and then she met Chris Candido, and the rest is history, as they say. And now look, now with actual wrestlers, people who take bumps and shit, I can understand them being hooked on pain pills and shit. You know, you gotta work, you don't wanna miss work, and you gotta deal with the pain and whatever the fuck. You get what I'm saying. As for her, who didn't wrestle and she never claimed to be a wrestler, I don't know what the fuck her problem is, but that bitch stay locked the fuck up. And I think she was like caused some controversy or some shit because she was like she said the N word or some racist shit or whatever. Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? But yikes. But if given a choice back in the day, Sunny Sable, because that was like the big thing.
But Sonny.
Sonny's got the personality. Sable seems that bitch seems boring.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, she's just hot and aloof. I mean, they named her
Yeah,
after,
it's
like, what is a sable? It's like a fox or something like that,
like
right?
some sort
Like,
of a cat or cat
nah,
thingy.
I think it's like
Maybe a
a
fox. Yeah, maybe some sort of a
it's like I think
canine.
it's like a I think it's some kinda like a it's like a fox. One of them, like, fur foxes that they, strip the skin off of and they
It's not a
wear 'em.
bad name. She just sucks. She
Yeah.
could wrestle. Honestly, I would say growing up and watching
Trish
women's
Stratus was
wrestling
the shit.
that women's wrestling, that
Mhm.
era of women's
Oh,
wrestling, the
you mean
WWF.
Divas Wrestling.
Yeah. Man, you remember that Bratz butterfly looking belt they had?
Oh, man, dude, that's the fucking best. It's like, that is the perfect encapsulation of, like, the American attitude towards women's wrestling, and it's so funny to, like, go back and watch, women's wrestling from, like, Japan from, like, then and then, 15 years prior. and just see, like, the massive disconnect between, like, the opinion of women in wrestling. Like, dude, the fucking the person who created fucking Goldberg's finisher was a woman. Like, Jaguar Yokota is a woman,
What a
and
great name. Holy shit,
created the
Jaguar Yokota.
invented the jackhammer suplex. It's fucking it's absurd. It's absurd. Like, you watch, like, women's like, you watch, like, Joshi wrestling from the '90s, and you're watching these women just, like, whip each other into, like, fucking barbed wire, and then, like, you got bra and panties matches going on, like, in,
Mm.
like, 1998. It's just so
According to
fucking
Jim Ross, Vince McMahon wanted athletic tens, which is kind of a which is really kinda sleazy, really sleazy way of putting it, you know?
wait, are you telling me that fucking Vince McMahon's a fucking sleaze bag?
Yes.
The
Yes, I'm
man who was,
taking
like,
a
willing to,
stand
like the man who was willing to, like, continuously put his own daughter into sexual angle after sexual angle.
and also had the Lick My Ass Club.
Yeah, exactly, like, dude, Vince McMahon's fucking disgusting. He's a sideshow manager, and he just
But
so
you
happened
wanna
to, like,
talk
employ good writers.
I
Like
mean, you wanna talk about absurd. What I find absurd is the fact that, when the WWE finally changed their attitude about women's wrestling and, actually, like, invested in it and took it serious, changed that belt, and, it is what it is now, which I don't watch it because I don't watch WWE at all, but apparently they're doing way better. The whole divas the whole women's revolution thing.
mhm,
Like, WWE is doing something, like, they're really doing something, like, they're really, like, they innovating or do you know what I mean? Paving the way or just, like, changing something, and as you mentioned, in Japan, forever, broads have been going at it. Like, legitimate female wrestling has existed, and it's existed for a long time. It's just that fucking creep wouldn't let it just wouldn't let it exist in the WWF, and as I was saying earlier, growing up and watching fucking Sable wrestle, and apparently Jacqueline was a good wrestler. You just didn't get to see it because the time period. Watching Sable wrestle, Jacqueline wrestle, Tori Wilson, Stacy
Trish
Q, whatever, all
Stratus.
these. Yeah.
Man,
Well, Trish
that's the
Stratus,
thing, and
she came around. Trish
yeah,
Stratus,
yeah,
she
for
came
sure.
around. But
Like, man, that's the
what
thing
I'm
is, like,
saying is
Stacy Keibler.
watching that wrestling, I it just that became women's wrestling to me.
Mhm.
And so whenever I see a
Right,
woman
right.
enter ring, oh, okay, I'm turning, what's on this other channel over here? Because I wanna see this stupid shit, these
Mhm.
bad punches and shitty clotheslines
Right.
from these supermodels that don't wanna fucking, get hurt. During the Ruthless Aggression era, things started to change, with, Molly Holly, Trish Stratus, and Lita and stuff like that, like, they actually
Mhm.
had matches, which was
Yeah,
nice.
Victoria. Victoria was a good
Yeah,
wrestler.
Victoria. I think more could have been done with her crazy bitch gimmick.
Yeah, for sure. I like the Widow's Peak as a finisher, though.
I think there's butt nakeds of Victoria floating around.
What? No way.
What do you mean, no way?
Alright, this podcast is over.
Ugh,
I'm gonna go find naked pictures of Victoria.
ugh. Don't say or imply you're gonna masturbate on this show.
I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking
You're
masturbate. I'm saying I'm gonna look at the
implying like I'm gonna
nudes.
oh, what yeah, you're gonna get to jack off to them.
I'm looking at the nudes right now. Hell yeah.
Don't look at pornography when you talk to me.
These aren't
Don't
n
look at pornography when we record.
this is not pornography, these
Have
are just nudes.
that's pornography.
Uh-uh.
Okay? If you were in the library and you were just openly looking at that on the computer screen, would they ask you to leave?
Who's this fucking Bruce Springsteen looking dude?
I don't know. As a matter of fact, as a white man, I've been meaning to ask you a question. Why is Bruce Springsteen so popular? Why do you guys love him so much?
Because he's the boss.
How?
It listen, man, there are just some things you're born knowing as a white man. Like, there are just some things you just
And one of them is Bruce Springsteen's The Boss.
yeah, he's like, Bruce Springsteen's the boss. Like, no one's questioned it for 40 fucking years, and we're not about to start now. These are not the listen, these are unprecedented times. Now is not the time to start questioning why Bruce Springsteen's the boss. Like, that's one apple cart I'm not looking to upset right now.
I have heard a few of his songs over the years, and I don't get why he's popular. He kinda
Listen,
sucks.
listen, this is one thing that listen, there is a racial component to this, I'm pretty sure, and it's just something you're never gonna get. It's never gonna make sense. But Bruce
I can
Springsteen's
accept that.
Bruce Springsteen's the boss, and
Bruce Springsteen's The Boss.
apparently New Jersey rocks. I'm still struggling with that. Like,
And Steven Van Sant is a really racist caricature of an Italian
Oh, man,
mobster.
now that I think everyone can agree on.
I think he's won awards for his performance as Silvio. The guy is literally a cartoon character. I mean, I'm not Italian, so I don't really give a fuck, but I mean, the guy's a cartoon character, man. Like, who walks around with their face like that? He literally walks around like some sort of comic book fucking villain monster, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Just being the most Italian.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, what was it? We were talking about female wrestling, right?
Mhm,
So, yeah, that was my issue with like WWE. They really kind of fucked up my opinion, like my view, thoughts, whatever you want to call it, on just women wrestlers and stuff, which wasn't really fair, I suppose. And they waited so long that they got to that time period where I don't give a fuck about WWE. Don't want anything to do with them outside of
mhm.
like legends. And you see,
Right.
and there's only so long. I only have so long with these people before I just read the ages of them. These
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
not
yeah.
young, sir. These guys are not young.
Yeah, and like, dude, fucking Stone Cold's, like, neck and knees have been fucked since, like, the late '90s.
Shawn Michaels is 50 fucking 6. God damn, they're old.
Dude,
Vince
Shawn
McMahon
Michaels
is
looks like he got some
76.
it looks like he got his bell rung way too many times.
Man, you talk about a dramatic transformation.
Yeah, that
Shawn
that that
Michaels
dude
went
looks like
from
he looks like a retarded version of himself.
he's a cockeyed, bow-legged cowboy, a bald, cockeyed, bow-legged cowboy.
Yeah. He
What the
always looks
fuck?
confused.
What the fuck happened to him? Like, you were a sexy boy, and now you're just this monstrosity.
Mhm. Oh,
Holy
man.
shit. Alright. Oh, man. So, have you seen the Cowboy Bebop show on, the live action show?
Yeah, we talked about this. I watched, like, most of the first episode, got completely disinterested in it, had no intention of
Really?
finishing
Why?
it.
I the first episode was, I won't say rough. It wasn't rough. Like, it warranted a second viewing. Well, it warranted another episode, I should say.
We talked about this because John Cho is so fucking old, dude. He's
Well,
so
you're not
old,
fucking him. Shit.
but
I'm
he's so
talking about the
old.
overall show.
It takes me out of it. It completely takes me out of it. And like I'm watching the show and I'm just like, why am I not like just watching Cowboy Bebop? Like there's a better version of the show that already exists and it's the anime and it's good. It's
Well, they're not the same exact thing. One is different than the other. It's just a different version of it. I mean, you could say that about every Batman movie. Like, why go watch the Batman? I could just read a comic book. There's a better, or I could just watch the animated series. It's like because one is different than the
well,
other.
but that's the thing is like there's only one other with this, right? There's the live action and then there's the anime.
But they're
And
not the same exact thing. The
yeah,
live
but like
action show
but the
has a
live
different
action
storyline
like
and it's different. And plus, I think seeing things in live action is cool.
yeah, like we've definitely talked about this before. Like the
Look, cocksucker, you shut the fuck up and yammer on.
I'm just saying it's like we've definitely talked about this before. It's like the adaptation of like something from the animated to the live action is like it's like a prestige thing. It's like this makes it like something more. But like the thing is that like I watched the live action show and it's just bad. I have no I like
I
I've
don't
got
think it's bad.
all it does, all watching the live action show does is, like, make me want to, like, go back and, like, watch the anime because, like, all of, like, the stylistic, like, elements, like, in the live action show are just better represented, like, in the animated version. It's just better. Like, the anime is just better.
Well, that's not that's not in question. Like, of course, the anime is better. Like,
Mhm.
of course it is. Like, that's the chances of them topping that ain't. But I don't think it's a matter of like, okay, this one is better, so I don't need to watch that.
Well,
Because you could say that about a lot of things. It's like, okay, there's like two versions of like, okay, there's two Batman movies or
mhm.
whatever, two Batman graphic novels. This one is better than that one, but this one is still good. Now, I mean,
So
if you don't like it, that's cool. I I watched like all the episodes, and I there's a lot of the show to like. I think all you got to do. Well, what I had to do was just accept the fact that these are different versions of the anime characters and take the show for what it is. Just try to appreciate the show or watch the show and
yeah.
accept it for what it is. I said
That's
it like
and
the
that's
first
that's totally that's totally fair, and I totally see where you're coming from. Like, for me, like, I am completely satisfied. Like, I get all of my, like, Cowboy Bebop, like, satisfaction from watching the anime, and watching the anime doesn't make me think it's like, "Man, I wish there was, like, more of this." You know what I mean? Like
Really? Because I mean,
No, it's
if
like
more
it's
episodes
a
of Cowboy Bebop were made, they it like most things, there'd probably be a drop off in, like, quality,
mhm.
but I still want it done. I still want more.
Yeah, like,
And
I
there's
like
movies. I think there's, like, 2 movies or something like that.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of like really just like well done, like concise, like self-contained stories. You know, I mean, like yeah, there are movies that like expand on it a little bit, but like I'm just a big fan of just like like taking that like that framework of like you got 26 episodes, right? 26 or 24 or whatever. And like you're gonna tell a story in this, and then using that to like tell one complete thing. And then that's it. Like that's what you get. And so like to dig deeper, like, into the universe, like, of fiction is to, like, go back and to, like, you know, review it and, like, watch it again, and then, like, find those elements in there, and it's not just like, "Oh, here's just, another 100 hours of content where we just, like, lay all the shit out for you." You know what I
Okay,
mean?
we've definitely talked about this before, and you know what I'm gonna say. You don't have to watch it.
Right.
You don't have to watch
I
it.
mean, and that's the thing is, like I didn't watch it. Like, I didn't watch like, I watched, like
Then why are you bitching?
I'm
Shut up. Why'd you bring
like,
it up?
no,
Why'd you bring
you brought it up.
No, you brought it up.
No, you
You're
brought
on
up Cowboy
drugs,
Bebop.
man.
You
You're
brought up the live
drunk.
action show. You brought
Ah,
it
you're
up.
drunk. You're fucking drunk.
I don't like the live action show. I don't care for it.
It doesn't care for you neither. It called you a bitch. I like it.
That's fine. Like you can like
And
whatever
and
you
and
wanna
little
like.
bitches like you are the reason why I'm not gonna get a second season, and it ended on a goddamn well, not exact cliffhanger. Okay, 2 things killed that show. Little weeb bitches that are overly sensitive about anime adaptions, and that horrible fucking Ed. Have you seen that thing?
No.
The little fucking asshole kid at
No,
the ass end?
I got like 75% of the way, like, the first episode, and I was like, I would just rather watch Cowboy Bebop.
At the end of the last episode, Spike's walking, the climax happens, whatever the fuck, Spike's walked out of a bar, he's drunk, go into an alley, fall on his face, and, their version of Ed comes out and is really fucking annoying. It's like some fuck they made a big deal about the kid that got to play Ed being non-binary.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Like,
Exactly. What stupid people do, because what the fuck does that matter for the character? Just make a good fucking character. Don't try to sell it on the actor's sexual
I mean, like, and then
orientation
that's
or
the thing too
gender or
is that,
whatever.
like, the character in the show was already kind of non-binary, you know?
Yeah,
Like
I think the creator of the show said something like that,
well, yeah, yeah, I mean, like, their name is Ed, you know what I mean? So, like, that already exists, like, that already exists, like, within the character, and it's like, dude,
but
guess
they
what?
gotta say it so they
If
get that
if
clout.
if
They
you
get that
want to
clout.
and all I'm gonna say is that if you wanna watch, like, a version of this show that's unfettered by, like, any of these, like, any of these attachments, you could just go watch the original anime, and then listen to the soundtrack because the
That's not
soundtrack's
the
amazing.
point. Yeah, of course you can always go and watch the original anime. That's not the fucking point.
But it's
You've
the
never
best
watched the
version.
original s s so? You can still watch there could be something else and you could still watch that.
But I don't
Maybe it's
want
good,
to.
maybe it's not. Good bitch, don't.
Okay, and I'm not going to.
You can't. I won't let you. You can't watch it now.
So I can't watch it?
Yeah, bitch, you can't.
Alright, good, then that means that's one less thing I have to do.
God damn it.
I'm not watching this bad TV show with this
It's not
old
a bad
Chinese
TV show.
I'm not watching this Chinese grandma pretend to be one of the coolest characters in anime history. I'm not
That's
gonna do it.
racist. I object. That's racist. That is racist, sir. That is fucking racist.
John Cho looks like a Chinese grandma. He does. He looks like a Chinese grandma. He's old as fuck. He looks like a Chinese walnut.
God, he has jowls.
He's got
Fuck.
jowls.
With that picture you posted, I couldn't even there was nothing for me to do. He has jowls. Man, he's old. Fuck. Hold on. How old is John Cho?
49. We already talked about this. We literally
Okay,
talked about this
yeah.
like we talked about this like 5 episodes ago. I was
Shut the
just
fuck up. Okay. He's the same age as The Rock. But yeah, I don't know why they would cast him. I don't think he's all that bad, but
I
still,
mean,
he's old
like
as fuck. I don't know why
in
they
terms of
cast him.
personality, like I guess that's who you'd pick because Spike Spiegel, although Spike Spiegel's not like Chinese like in any way.
I think officially he's listed as Japanese, but like most anime characters, he just looks like a white guy.
Yeah, but his name's Spike Spiegel, which is a German name.
Well, maybe it's an alias. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Well, weebs do.
They do.
Kind of
They do.
it's
They care
kind
for
of
shit like
annoying
that.
how, some really annoying people get
Yeah.
real bitchy. about stupid shit. Apparently, Netflix is making a live action One Piece.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. And guess what? A lot of people are gonna be really, really upset about it.
Yeah, I mean, not me because I ain't gonna watch it because I don't even like the anime or the
Oh,
manga.
so you're not gonna watch this one? This is the one you're
No,
not gonna
no,
watch?
'cause One Piece sucks fucking ass. It's
Uh,
one of those shitty little bitch ones I don't
okay,
like.
alright. I mean
I only like cool shit, like Akira and Ghost in the Shell. Okay, on
fucking Mr. Content over here. I figured you'd be all about it.
Mr. Content.
Mr. Content.
Mr. fucking we
You
need more
you love you
content.
love content. You love content.
We need more content. It's all
Yeah.
about the content, man. It's all about the content. That's so good. That's how else am I gonna become a millionaire? We
There
gotta
just needs to
compete
be
in this
so
space.
much. We need
We gotta
more.
compete, and we need more
Yeah.
content. We need more. We need, No Bad Days, another a spinoff podcast, and then a No Bad Days gaming channel, and a No Bad Days Twitch stream, and then a No Bad Days game. One
You
of
just
those
go you
little
just go ahead
pet
and you go ahead and, like,
games.
hire a producer because all I'm doing is producing this show. That's it. That's all you're getting from me.
I'm
That's
gonna
all
need
that's
you
all
to
anyone's
code the
ever
game.
getting from me.
Well, we need a game, and I need you to learn whatever. I need you to learn how to code and make that.
Oh god. I already don't get enough sleep. It's the last thing I need to do is, like, have one more thing to be anxious about. It's like, "Oh, I gotta do this. Oh god, I gotta do this too. I gotta edit the gaming stream. Oh, fuck."
I gotta learn C++ and Python to make this fucking game, and he just keeps asking more and more of me, and I
Yeah.
just don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking break down. Be whacking it in San Diego.
Man, that guy was crazy,
Coney
and
2012.
also lucky he didn't get shot.
Oh, yeah, dude, we're at the 10th year anniversary of fucking Coney 2012.
Yeah, wasn't that uh, like some guerrilla fighter in Africa
This is
had
a
like
child army dude.
child soldiers or something? Dude, there's like a bunch of fucking
Yeah,
children
it
armies
was the
over there.
Invisible Children, that's what it was called. The Invisible Children.
Okay, explain to me exactly what this shit is because
Dude, I
Africa
don't
is
fucking
like
know.
there's a shit ton. You
I
brought
have
it up. You even said, "Oh, it's the 10th anniversary of Coney 2012."
From what I've come to understand, I have given you the entire breadth of the knowledge that I have about Joseph Kony.
Okay, then I am of the opinion that you need to shut the fuck up about Coney 2012.
Alright, sounds good. Anyways, that's all the time we have this
Get
week.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm fucking so done. I'm drunk. I'm out of beer. I gotta get more beer. I'm so hungry.
Okay, well, first things first before we go, like and fucking subscribe, you twats.
Yeah, yeah, gotta handle a little bit of business here at the end of it. Please like and subscribe.
Now
That's
don't
all
say
we've got.
please, fuck them.
It's all we've got. We're
There's
nothing.
18 of you fuckers, and no one fucking presses it. How hard is it to press like?
It's
How fucking hard is it?
we
You're watching the damn thing, even if you watch fucking 8 seconds of it, which is what you bitches do, just fucking press like. That's all you gotta do. That's all you press like. But nah, that's too much for you because you fucking hate me and you want me to fucking kill myself. But I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction.
please don't give him the satisfaction. I
I'm not
need
gonna
this
give
show.
you the satisfaction
This show is my anchor.
because I hate you too. I'm gonna stay alive to make all y'all's lives miserable.
Th
Watch. One day I'm
this
gonna
show
gas y'all people. I'm gonna fucking
th
gas all you motherfuckers.
this show is the only reason that Thursday exists for me, so please like and subscribe.
Fucking play us off, McGruff. Fucking cocksuckers.
Using crack and cocaine to get high. That's what you say you love.